of this, lack of that. You know? Then you feel the spaciousness. Okay?
One more.
Oh, the summary.
Meditation.
Therefore, having thought about this well, I should try to put these precepts into practice just as they have been explained. If the doctor's instructions are ignored, how will a patient in need of cure be healed by his medicine? We know it up in the head, but we never put it into practice, then how is that going to work? So that's what I just said. You have to keep doing it. You have to keep studying, you have to keep listening, you have to keep thinking about it, you have to put it into practice, and be conscientious of the kleshas. The next chapter will be about behavior, mainly, ethical conduct. Yeah? Okay? Great. So we finished that one. So, you know, in the, I don't know who, so next is chapter 9, so that's good. That goes with 46 and 47 here, because it's all about emptiness. And it's Geshe Dorje Dandro who is going to teach it. If you can't come, I would suggest that you will at least come anyway, or at least, when is he coming in?
May.
In May. So until then, you know, work with chapter 1, 2, 3, and if you have some people around you that you can discuss it with and take it out into your daily life, then do take it out into daily life. If not, then observe, you know, become self-sufficient, like that. So there were 2 questions here still. What happened to Shantideva after he recited the text and disappeared? Well, he disappeared.
And then what?
He disappeared.
But you said they tried to convince him to come back.
Yeah, they found him in South India, and there's a story that says that there were animals going into his hut and not coming out again, and so then again they kind of accused him of killing them and eating them, although he might have liberated them, I don't know, and then he totally disappeared. He said, get lost, I don't want to come back. He disappeared. Maybe he became a sadhu, maybe, you know, it's like, I'm sure there's so many Buddhas on this planet, we have no clue who they are.
So he's around.
Well, definitely. He wrote this text with all these promises to come back again and again and again and again and again until everybody is liberated. You would think he's breaking his promise? But he's not coming back as Shantideva. He's coming back as whatever is beneficial. What is actually the difference between a Buddha and a Bodhisattva? Well, a Bodhisattva is a Buddha in training. So what is the difference between a fully trained cook and a cook in training? What's the difference? Huh?
One cuts the vegetables, the other one actually cooks them.
So one is doing the simple things, and the other one effortlessly with a lot of joy and a lot of, you know, he's like doing the cooking.
Getting all the fame.
And then they got the fame and the money. But what do you think that cook was not a cook in training before? Was he born like a cook? No. So the Bodhisattva doesn't have the qualities of a Buddha. He doesn't get the pay of a Buddha. He doesn't have the fame of a Buddha. But he's on the way to get there.
I like Buddha in training. I like.
Yeah. So don't put too much strain on yourself. Don't pressure yourself that you should be able to do this. You are just cutting the vegetables and observing and trying to imitate the big chef a little bit. And then you fail, and it's whatever you cooked is like, ugh. But then you cook again and again and again and again. Okay, so I would suggest that we do what we did, I think at the beginning of my visit, that you will now, again, if we take like 10 minutes break, it's 4:40. So we take 10 minutes break. If you need toilet and stretching, it's not a long break. So don't go and start activities, just for you to relax a little bit. And then we do short meditation where you think when was a very happy moment in your life. Yeah? And then you just turn like 4 people, how many are we? Anyway, if it's 5, it's okay. But it's usually 4 is a good number.
20.
5 groups. 5 groups. 5
5
groups or
groups.
so.
Okay. Yeah, so 4 people, 4 people, 4 people, so please everybody come. But you really think in the meditation, what was a moment when I was really happy? And then one start. In the group of 4, one starts. Just tell short, it doesn't mean to have a long story. Then the number 2 repeats what number 1 has said and says his happy moment. Number 3 repeats 1, 2, 3. And number 4 repeats 1, 2, 3, and then his story. Okay? Because then it makes you listen to others also, and it's a real sharing. Yeah, and
then one.
this, huh?
And then number 1 has to say all the 4 again. I see.
No.
Not necessarily, no.
He will not have to listen if he doesn't have to.
Actually, number 1, if it's not too late, can then say, like aloud, so for me to hear also, because then I can also share your moments of happiness, which is nice to know, for me also, can tell me in brief 1, 2, 3, 4, but in brief, okay? And this is the only exercise where I see everybody's faces really happy and really relaxed. This is why I think that especially this Bodhicitta and Bodhisattva thing is really good to end it in that way. Okay, and then we do the final dedication by Shantideva. Actually, it's not exactly by Shantideva, it's a shortening of Shantideva's 10th chapter, and Dalai Lama did it. So you have it in that book, so that's what we do at the very end. Okay? So now we make a short break.
Maybe 5 minutes.
5 minutes break, okay. Pee-pee, stretching legs, getting a little fresh air if you're very thirsty, drinking something. Coming back in 5 minutes. You can already, as you go out, you can say my happiest moment when I was actually finding a toilet, because otherwise, yeah, it can be something like that. Otherwise, could have made pee in my pants.